Hi Dan, let me shortly explain why I joined the HTC program. So in the middle of March 2018, my German friend and I had a phone call and we decided to do the PhD here. At that time I had no idea how to finance a PhD, and I set out the intention in the universe that I want to do the PhD, have a really good income at that time, which allows me also to travel the world. Yeah, interestingly, you appeared on my YouTube feed, your TED Talk with the red suit, which was amazing. Immediately I felt that connection, not only because of the red suit. I also would wear the red suit, but not in red, I think in blue, because blue matched me more. And yeah, I felt the connection to you, although I had no idea about any of your programs, neither your book even. But I felt something, and I checked your website and all those kind of things, and there was no doubt about to join your program. So I submitted my application immediately, and yeah, and finally joined your beloved HTC family, which I'm very grateful for. And then the journey started. Actually, after the two first classes, I still had no idea what this high ticket closing stuff means actually, but yeah, by now I do know, and it's actually not just a program. I mean, you're a real entrepreneur. You created basically a marketplace where demand is already happening, where demand is already there, and you're just creating supply out of nothing. And yeah, I'm very grateful that I'm one of those suppliers to meet the demand of high ticket programs. And yeah, I would recommend the program immediately to anyone, especially my German friend, which I'm going to do the PhD with. He will join as well. I'm 100% sure he must, because otherwise it's not working. And actually it's right that all the things you were telling about mindset and stuff, mindset is, of course, is the most important in my view. I was working intensely on my mindset during the last few weeks, during the last few years, not the weeks. And yeah, it's not possible to create like an abundance mindset over 7 weeks. But over time, it's definitely possible. But people need to understand that first they need to be happy in order to become abundant, because once your happiness becomes independent, your being becomes abundant. And it's not about thinking abundantly, but more your being has to be abundant. Your vibration, which is set out into the universe, which is set out daily, this one has to be abundant. Not so much, yeah, not so much the mindset. It's starting with the mindset, definitely it's starting with the mindset. But then it really goes deep into the evolution of consciousness even, and that's why I'm also going to do the PhD, because mindset and mindfulness and all those kind of things are just the tip of the iceberg of consciousness, and below there's really deep stuff we can evolve in, and that's why I'm doing the PhD on behalf of all of us to explain what exactly I mean with this. And yeah, but abundance is definitely the ground of it, and you have to become abundant in order to. You have to perceive abundance in order to receive abundance, I would like to say. Yes, thank you very much, and I think we will have a great success story, and that's actually the reason why I'm also here right now. I want to show you something quickly, because we are standing right here in the Midland Hotel in Manchester in the UK, and this is the place where Mr. Rolls and Mr. Royce have met almost 100 years ago. And those two gentlemen, they decided to cooperate with each other, which by now led to a really successful story, Rolls-Royce. And although we haven't met 100 years ago, but we have met 2 months ago, I'm very sure that this was the start of a great journey, and you will hear from me shortly, and I'm very grateful, yeah, that you're my wealth and abundance and business mentor, especially for the rest of my life, because this is exactly what I was looking for, subconsciously, unconsciously, for a really great business mentor yeah, and I'm really grateful that I found you. Thank you very much, Dan. Cool.